In the last episode of this survival series, which was over a month ago, I set up this iron farm, which I don't know if it actually works. I mean, it somewhat works, but I think some of the distances are slightly off, so it doesn't work during the daytime or something. But anyways, I've also, since then, I have transported almost all the villagers from my house all the way over to this outpost, and it's quite a bit of villagers, if I do say so myself, and built a pumpkin and melon farm over here to automatically get those. I know it's not ideal since I have them separated, but I did not know the crop efficiencies back then, and I'm not going to change it now. Also, here I think I will actually set up at least a manual sugarcane farm here, just so I can get a sugarcane for both trading purposes and for rockets. So I'll go get that stuff to set up. Anyways, now I'm back here. I wanna build it so I have my pumpkin melon farm here. I think I'll put this farm. It's probably that goes to like here, I think. So here. Leave this area out and make it flat, and then get the water. This shovel is actually probably better than the old diamond one I had. The old diamond one I had. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit, but master volume just overall. I was doing a stream on this like 2 or 3 days after I did my last episode, and I actually died on stream, so it wasn't the best thing, so I unlisted it because I really didn't want anyone seeing that. And then, but I was transporting all those villagers through the nether using beds, and when I placed one, I had accidentally held the right click just slightly too long, so I ended up blowing myself up using a bed in the nether. Some of my stuff survived, but most of my stuff, or most of the good stuff at least, all of like my cobblestone stuff, all that survived perfectly fine. But like my old diamond armor, my elytra with the mending, all that fell into lava or something, and so I lost it. But yeah, area's clear. Most of it's already covered with dirt, so that's pretty nice. But I'll begin tiling it with half slabs with water. So what I do to make the most efficient is I start in like one area here, and then checkerboard it, or using a knight, not checkerboard. So you just do nighthawk all the way across, placing in a water source, and so in my case will be waterlogged half slabs all the way across. And then when you need to switch rows, so you run out on this, you go to one side and then you just do it like this to make a square. See how this makes a nice square? Then you basically follow that down the same way. Yeah. And then you waterlog all that, and then because I will be manually harvesting it at first, I like to cover once the water goes in, you cover it with this so you can still walk over it, and so you don't end up doing one of you aren't breaking along and then you fall in this and then you end up breaking the lower half. So I like to do that. And then sometimes you do get to points like when you're tiling on this, see how it goes, see this pattern? It'd go one right here, but this block right here wouldn't get one, so you go over here and just put one there. See how it still continues the pattern? So that's what I like to do to make the most efficient sugarcane farm, and now I'll do that for all of them. Look how all the areas now marked out, so where they need to go for this one that I just saw. But now I need to go start filling them with water, so I will grab another bucket since I've used that one to fill up over there, and then put a water source nearby, and then just fill up all of them. And then cover them with carpet, and call it good. I now have the water stuff tiled, so now I'm going to just go around and fill it up with sugarcane. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should have checked before. I am missing these positions for water, since I did not think about them. I'll be right back. Minecraft. Alright. Now I should be able to just cover this whole square with sugarcane. Alright, and I'm missing that one too. Should be fine, and then when I get enough slime, I will create a slime machine that will harvest this automatically, and then a rail system to pick up all the drops. But for now, it'll work fine as a manual farm. So I'll just fill it in, and it'll be good. Once this is done, I've been really busy lately, but on this world, the main reason why I don't really play it that much, I think, is because I don't really have the greatest tools, since currently, well, first off, I died, so I lost quite a bit of that stuff, but also I have no way to get good tools. Most of my stuff has been either free stuff from the end cities, or just the random enchantments I get from the stuff. So, one thing I need is a good source of XP to enchant with, since currently, first off I die, but I don't get that much XP from any sources, so I'm going to make a gold farm for that. Over above the nether. So first things I'll have to do is actually get up there, get a portal up there, light it, and then hook it up to a portal over at the overworld. So I'll start by doing that, which I'll need some obsidian, ender pearl, some ladders, and actually, yeah, that's it. Ender pearls, ladders, flint and steel. I almost always forget the flint and steel and end up not being critical. So I'll go grab that stuff and meet you guys. You should go try to get a book. Guys, I think I have everything I need. I have the obsidian, the flint and steel to get back home, so I'm not going to get locked out. But for how I like to get to the nether roof, is first climb up to bedrock, like so. I like to use ladders just so for repeatability, and just because you don't need to take up as much area, and when you're mining up you can just hover down on a lower rung, and if lava does flow down, it won't flow through the ladders, so you're safe. And you can just hold right click and mine at the same time and just go straight up. But yeah, now that we're at obsidian, I look around, try to find the highest point, which this one, and then you do FN at 3 and make sure that your targeted block is at 127 and on the side. So targeted block is 23, negative 23, 127, negative 36. And then you place ladders up to it, you climb up to the top, and then just throw an ender pearl towards the side like that. And then once you're up here, you're now on top of the ladder and inside of the bedrock. Double check right now. This is when I take time. Double check. I have obsidian. I have flint and steel. So you can go back home. Because once you go up there, there's no going back down. So 4. Yeah, whatever. I'll fix it later. But yeah, and now you can light a portal and go back. Now that you're on the other side, you'll probably end up linking back to a nearby portal, in which case, all you need to do is either... Sometimes you have to do complex math. Usually you just have to build up like 20 or 30 blocks up somewhere nearby. I'm just going to go pull a green and put my nether portal up on a tree for now and see if this works, because I don't want to. Little tree-ish. 1, 2, 3. I don't have a Elytra. And then see if this brings it. It should. It's really fine. I'll double check, make sure all connections. I can deal with this though. I can deal with being teleported back now. Just wanted to make sure I have a portal that links up there, and then make sure that this portal link's cracked, and it should. So all I really need to do is get above the bedrock. It's the only portal I really care about for linkage being correct. The linkage from above bedrock down to here doesn't really make a difference, since they're pretty easy to go between if I need to. Now that I have that made, I do need a bit of scaffolding, so I planted a little bit of bamboo to harvest. My bed. So I can have some scaffolding so I can stack up the correct amounts. I have a design that I've used some concepts from other videos that I'm going to be using. So, particular videos I think are like Mumbo's and some of the ones that he's referenced that I'm borrowing ideas from. So, and I am dying to Okay, yeah, it's not like I need to go to one, I just need one to harvest some stuff with. Harvest some bamboo. And then turn it into scaffolding. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so laggy, honestly. So to get the correct heights, currently I have built this already in I have a realm actually that I have built some of my friends, I've been doing a lot of that recently. But I've created it there, and so I'll be borrowing numbers. You need about 2 stacks of scaffolding, and then I'm going to go double check to see what the numbers are that you split them up to, and then at each level you place in a block. When you're above the nether roof, the first thing you want to do is, currently I'm in a basalt delta, so I need to go find a nether wasteland. So I'll be running around a little bit to find one, and then once you do, you can start the base of it. Now that you have a basalt or a nether waste, go a decent way into it. It starts like back there by the torch over there. So just so that the top platform is all the way in it, and start building up. Build up 96, which is a stack and a half exactly, of scaffolding. I've also in the past used twisted vines from the warp forest. It's hard. So I usually, to place on the side of scaffolding, I go down and then place it on the side there. And then go up another 6, however you do that. Which I think is like this. 4, 5, 6. And then place another one on the side. Scaffolding is so hard to place off of. And then the last 23. Now, the redstone behind this is somewhat complicated-ish. Apparently because of how pistons work, one will always fire faster than the other. So instead of going that way with the secondary redstone repeater, you actually have to go the other way. One of the things I also made for this farm, I don't have quite enough of it, is magma blocks. So I'll come in here to the nether to hopefully find some netherite, but if I don't, I will I'll also grab some of these from the underground. Well, actually found one. I was mostly just doing this for the magma blocks. So that was actually 3? Wow. Like I need another. I think I actually have them from the efficiency problem. Oh, there we go. Wow, another one? Oh, it's already one netherite. Alright, well, I'll go look for some more magma blocks. Gathered the magma that I need, and I came back and realized that there's one more thing I'd need for this, and that'd be a turtle egg. And while checking through my chests, I realized I do not have a single silk touch tool. And since I don't have the XP to enchant to get one, I think I will call it there for an episode, assuming I have enough time when I'm editing and going through that. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys next time and finish off the, the magma farm. I realized I have bamboo still growing that is looking awful in my backyard. But yeah, that will be it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time.